Oh my God. All right. So typical Joan. Here I was, guys. I had the best intro. So thank you for sharing with me. You can hear me now. Tina Marie, right? Guys, you should be able to. Oh God. All right. We're going to start again. There I am. All right. You can hear me now, right? It says that you can hear me. Tina Marie, let me know that you can hear me. Okay, thank you. All right, so we're just going to start now. Hello, welcome. I'm so happy to see you. I never know on Monday nights who's going to be here with me. I feel like we all have a divine appointment. It's a divine meeting, and the energy of all of you becomes a vortex. It becomes a portal of its own. And we are live here in the Desert Heart Sanctuary, where we're creating a portal for each of you to experience your own divinity, okay? To experience your own ability to have miracles in your life and literally transform and have the life you desire. I was co-hosting a wonderful event this weekend, and I'm going to send you all to my YouTube page to grab it. And so that you could actually know, well, I thought I put it over here. Let's see if I can grab it for you. Or I'll grab it when I show you this video. But in this event that I was at this weekend, we had the most amazing speakers, and all on ascension, on the Galactic Council, and on extraterrestrials, the star beings, and on the history of the planet. So it was very intense and extremely meaningful to me. And some of it way beyond my head. I can just tell you that I'm going to have to go back with a pen and paper. Oh, Angie, you did see it. And guys, let me know where you're from, because by the end of today, we're going to create that portal. And when I know where everyone's from, it creates that energy. And some of you I've seen over and over again. I adore you. Thank you for just share. I mean, I can hardly believe this is like amazing to me that you're all here with me. Makes my heart sing. Okay, what you missed when I did the first part of the show without you was an introduction. Oh my God. Okay, so you are seeing Avon. Avon is an extraterrestrial being. He may look like he's not alive. He's alive, and he is showing you he's alive by this fuchsia, gorgeous color that is radiating with him. So if I took him away, you don't see that moving beam of light, right? You just don't see it. Oh, look, all my beautiful friends from all around. Unbelievable. Tracy, I want to tell you about my 420 show, so stick around for that. Sweet. So, right, I'm not lit up. Avon, the extraterrestrial, is. So I have no idea what is going on last week in the studio, though, when we did the show. There was also energies around the Queen of Angels, that painting, and many of you saw it. Well, now we see it here around Avon, our extraterrestrial being, who advises me, and he says he doesn't want me to do a show without him. And I'm wondering if it's because all of these manifestations, which we're going to get to see. If anyone thinks they know what this is, let us know. All right, so we have people from around Coachella Valley, which is the heart vortex. We're going to go all the way out to Malaysia. I love that. We're going to go all the way out. Where else are we going to go out to? Jamaica. Jamaica, the island Jamaica, or Jamaica, New York. And I'm not trying to be funny, Marjorie, but I was brought up on Long Island, and there was a Jamaica on Long Island. So, guys, if you're new to me, I am Joan of Angels, also Dr. Joan Hangarter. So I have a chiropractic self that is a healer and helps people heal from the inside out, a firm, strong belief that we do heal from the inside out. And that is where miracles happen, from the inside out, in believing and in changing our energy. So this weekend at this conference, one of my takeaways was that the more you step into that energy of bliss, right? Now we're talking bliss that you have aligned your body, mind, and spirit, and you can hear the sound of the hallelujah chorus, or you're hearing the sound of your wings, or you're hearing your heart sing, okay? Now, if you have not heard your heart sing, you will not know what that means. But if you have heard your heart sing, then you know that it is this expansive feeling of bliss, truly bliss. And you know you can do anything. You know that you're capable of all things, okay? So when you are in that state of bliss, when you're in that high vibrational frequency, the frequency of the avatars, okay, the frequencies of these high beings, all right? Oh my God, so I got it all wrong. Jamaica, Wisconsin. Okay, good, I'm really learning. When we're in the frequency of these higher beings and we raise our vibrational frequency to the level of bliss, then there's no disease in your body and there's no emotional lack. There is only more bliss. So bliss can allow the cells in your body to repair instantly. And that is those stories of true miracles of when the angelic beings might come in, that feeling of when you're with them, but of pure bliss. And it's true, I have read some stories of one particular woman who had a death sentence from cancer, and she went home, she got in her bed and in her bathtub, and she decided, well, I'm just going to love myself. And so she did yoga. She did a bath every night with essential oils and candles, and she would listen to her high vibrational music. And she just went into feeling wonderful about herself. And do you know that within 3 to 6 months, her cancer had healed? So miracles are possible. And that state of bliss is that state that can heal the world. Yes. And so when I hop on the show every Monday at 7, with or without words, right? Or with or without sound, when I hop on here, I am radiant with the energy that is in my sanctuary here. And if you haven't liked or subscribed to my YouTube channel or my Joan of Angels page, please do that. It helps grow the channel. And I'm so committed now to spreading this message around the world. Messages of healing, messages that we can do it for ourselves. We can change our body. We can heal our minds. We can do anything, but we do it better when we raise the frequency to that of miracles. And so thus we have our show, Miracle Monday. So I am going to do a few readings for you. I know a lot of you join me for that, but as a favor, I'm going to ask you to hop on that YouTube channel. If you're not watching it now on YouTube, this is where I post everything. And the channel grew last weekend from 180 to 232 plus. But I have a vision of it going around the world. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In fact, I'll make sure you get the first reading. But I better make myself a note because I get carried away on the show and I don't always remember. All right, Angie, but because you saw this yesterday, this is going to be the second time for you. But guys, I have a treat for you. And part of the treat, you know, we're always talking about how do we change our thoughts? How do we change our thinking? Well, today, it's like really, how do we just breathe it all in and know that we are, that we're good enough, that we're loved enough, that we're smart enough, that we're tranquil enough or balanced enough or harmonious enough or smart, you know, all of those things. So I'm going to say the following. You are brilliant. Oh, Jamaica, West Indies. Okay. That's the one island I wanted to go to. Oh my God, you're so welcome from the West Indies. Now I can see we have Malaysia, we have the West Indies, we have California, we have the East Coast. Good. We're going round, round, round the world. So Everyone, I want you to repeat after me. I am balanced. I am balanced. I bring balance wherever I go. Now I bring balance. I bring peace. I bring harmony. I bring delightful friends that I'm always happy to see. Where are you writing to us from, beautiful Elizabeth? All right, and I have lots of stuff to share, but first I'm going to take you on a tour of my sanctuary. So this is a big deal, doing it on StreamYard. I'm now acting as a fantastic producer, even though we had no sound in the beginning. Okay, fantastic producer, and I'm going to show you this video. And thank you all of you who are subscribing and helping me grow this channel so I can reach more people. And it's not just the angels that I talk about. I talk about ascension. I talk about mastery, how to make your life better. I have 286 videos on there, and this one will make 287. Okay, but I have my new channel, 420 Spiritual Living, which is going to be a great show. And I'm going to even tell you a little bit about it as we go through this. So I'm going to take the time to love on myself. I'm going to share my love for myself with you. Now, isn't that remarkable? Because I'm so happy to see you all that I love even more. Now, I know that's, unique. So thank you. And thank you for sharing me out with everyone too. All right. Can I put the YouTube? Okay. This should be the right YouTube. Yep. It ends in Joan of Angels. It ends in Joan of Angels. All right. Here we go. You ready? All right. I have to do it together. All right. So this is when you walk into my studio, by the way. All right. Calm down, Joan. You're going to be able to do this. Okay. You ready? You ready? You ready? There. Okay. Can you hear it? No, of course you can't. Angel, but she resonates too. So come on in. I want you to see this part. These are some of the other paintings and energies. So the energies here in the sanctuary are very high vibrational. Usually sage everyone when they come in. Okay. And you can literally feel that you're walking in a new dimension. I want you to introduce, this is Yvonne. Okay. And he is actually
how do I stop this?
Companion.
All right, wait.
Oh, God. He's a tall white Zeta. He's from the Zeta Reticuli.
Okay, so today is the reason why broadcasters have producers, because producers are in the background doing everything, okay? And that was the very first time I attempted to play a video for you like that, and it obviously was a success. So, right, at least you got to see pictures of walking into the sanctuary and having that experience in the sanctuary and feeling the energy of the sanctuary. So I'm happy about that. Now, I do want to share one other thing. So I'm not going to have sound, so you can see it. Hopefully this is going to work. Should never say hopefully. Okay. Share this. And share this. Oop. All right. Huh. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. So we need a producer. Anyone wants to come? And Ella, yes, of course you can come. And Tracy, you could be my producer. I would so love a producer and an editor. And my guide said that I should put out to the universe what I want, and people might even help. So next week, hopefully, I'll be able to play that video for you. I'm really excited. Meanwhile, what I'm trying to share with you is that on Sunday, I have an event called Calling All Angels. And the event is on a website called Portal to Ascension. And of course, I had all of these links up on, I guess I could do it actually while I'm talking to you and share it. Portal to Ascension. The event is actually called Calling All Angels. The Angel Brigade is calling you. And the reason I have called it that is that there is a time when we have to catch up. I think I'm going to be able to show it to you actually. And I want to post the link. This is the time where we need all of our energies beyond what we think. Okay. These energies need to be, God, now I've lost my StreamYard, folks. Huh. I've lost the whole thing. That's impossible. Save and go away. All right. StreamYard, there you are. Well. All right. So the Calling All Angels, here's the link to it. And the reason I am sharing it is that during this event, several things are going to happen. It's an advanced Ascended Master training. I have not done that for 3 years. It is extremely powerful. It will teach you how to carry that energy of the divine, will carry that energy of your connection and your memory of having walked with the masters and be those masters. So there'll be very specific, concrete practices that will help you get to that point. And really, it's not going to interest you unless you're actually called to do this kind of work. All right, let's see if I can actually share this with you. Yes, I think I can. So Calling All Angels, it's only $22, so 12 o'clock California time. But we're going to be literally taking you through the angel rejuvenation spa, but then up to these higher levels where we will reclaim that which you really came here to do. Because now is the time. All right. The epidemic, the pandemic, whatever you want to call it, we're moving through that. And this is the grand initiation, both global and personally. So how you handle this is of utmost importance, and understanding that you are a fifth dimensional and above being who came here with a divine mission and purpose that may be living in a three-dimensional body. And we do need to take care of our three-dimensional body. We need to put it in a place where we're high-dimensional. We need to feed ourselves high vibrational food, both physically and mentally. And so those are also some of the things we're going to cover. How you came here as a volunteer and what's in your angelic toolkit. What are those tools that you have that are going to help you step into your destiny and be that who you claim to be, that who you see yourself being as we go through and still continue to go through trying times here on the planet that have been more of a whirlwind of emotion. It's also going to help you hold steady no matter what is happening out there. So for all of that, I'm very, very happy, and I appreciate just the support on this. All right, so that's the link right there. Check it out. I think some of you would actually enjoy it. And as I said, it's an advanced training. All right. So this has been an interesting show because so many complications and technical difficulties, but I just have to laugh sometimes. Okay, I don't know if Mercury retrograde has happened. I was going to look it up today, and then I didn't really get a chance to do that. So if someone knows when Mercury retrograde, that's great. And it's so funny if Tracy ends up being my producer, and Elle comes to visit, and someone else, wants to help in even other ways, then I really celebrate that. So what other energies are we calling in? Now notice, okay, even though other people would have collapsed with all the little, not working right, it's like I haven't missed a beat because I've learned that that's not really what counts. Okay. I've learned that to be calm in the midst of trying circumstances. Now, I also want to tell you all about my show, 420 Spiritual Living, which, of course, some of you, if you don't know what 420 is, it's cannabis, it's plant medicine, it's that green stuff that's here to heal your body, mind, and spirit, that has tremendous healing potential for all areas of your body, mind, and soul, if used appropriately. And those words, if used appropriately, are the caveat. Okay. So many of you might remember the days where it was, or just use it recreational, or in my generation, coming from the 70s, no one cared that it was a miracle thing. It was just going to get you, quote, high. But in truth, this is a plant that can do all sorts of things for your body, mind, and spirit. And the doctor in me, the chiropractor in me, who's used to teaching people how to use alternatives, has gotten very excited. So I have a group on Facebook, 420 Spiritual Living. So if this is your thing, then please go to the group, sign up there. The show is aired there, 420 on Weed Wednesdays. Okay, that's so I can remember it and not worry if it's Thursday or Tuesday. Okay, Weed Wednesday. I said, how can I remember? And it was like, oh yes, Weed Wednesday, 420. My speakers, the people I'm interviewing are quite varied. This Wednesday, I have Normal Bean, who is anything but normal. And he is into the medical aspects of cannabis. Plus, he runs all of these hemp events and festivals. He's quite interesting. And he's also going to be teaching us how to roll a joint. And I'm going to open the show, meaning that if anyone wants to hop on and learn how to roll a joint with him on Wednesday, not today, guys, but on Wednesday, I'm going to actually post the link. And the only caveat for that would be that you would need to have papers and whatever. Now, I don't smoke on the show. I just think that's so tacky. But I do love the concept of learning how to do that and chit-chatting with Normal. So if you'd like to just hop on and learn how and practice, we can have a few people on at once. It's very revolutionary. And of course, I'm going to need a producer sooner than later. Now, thank you. So you can find it on 420 Spiritual Living, which is my Facebook group, or you can find it on my YouTube channel, and there's a whole playlist, and it will go live Wednesday, 4:20 California time. I don't know what time it is in Malaysia or in Jamaica. And of course, Jamaica is the root of pure ganja and using for healing and for medicine for thousands of years over there without any qualms, without our little Western mind thinking it's evil or bad. Okay, so I pulled a card. I said, what can I say to the entire group before we start the readings? And it's the elephant card. All right. Resolve. And this is a message for the whole group. And, I started off and I said, well, it's a little difficult time on the planet. I should never really even say that because that anchors that in. But the card is resolve. You will overcome any obstacles. So let's take a moment to breathe. Let's take a moment to breathe in that calm. Hoping I had the sound on when I discussed it. But to breathe in that calm, that peacefulness, that tranquility. And I find it so revealing that, of course, I need the calm. And I have a show about the calm. So there you have it. All right. So take a deep breath in. And let it all out. And then again, taking a deep breath in. And letting it all out. And now sending our roots down to the center of the earth. And I really like sending those roots down to the center of the earth first, so that we can actually be grounded. So again, breathing down to the center of the earth. Good. And then, right now, sending your antenna all the way up to the heavens. And this antenna is partly your crown chakra. So that's where you have energy that comes down right through here. You can extend that antenna all the way up to those heavens, and you can actually have that connection. This is something I'm going to teach in my class on Sunday, because when you have that connection, then imagine how you can walk, you can breathe, you can astral travel, you can extend your energy in the other dimensions. And you can literally extend that antenna through the different dimensions, past the 12th, past the 14th, all the way back to source. And so it is. So this is about remembering that we have tools at our disposal that are outside of our human realm. And it is only when we allow our consciousness to open that we can experience this. And part of teaching the 420 spiritual living is that, yes, plant medicine is one way to expand that consciousness. So is yoga, so is meditation, so is blissful living, so is celestial food, so is any activity that aligns and helps your heart to sing. So right now we ask that in this exalted state where we're connected to the earth and to the heavens, that we literally can feel the power of the angelic ones within our body. And I actually should say your host is the angelic ones, and your host is the divine extraterrestrial star being, Avon, who once again is lit up. I wonder, oh my God, and who has never done this before on that I've seen. And he said to me that he not only wants to be on the show, but that like you too will be do divine things, new things. So I find that very exciting. Does anyone know what that is, by the way? Any comments on that? All right, good. So now that I'm centered and calm, and I'm about ready to start reading. And I know that there was someone who I said I was going to do her reading first. So Angie, we are going to do your reading first. And then after that, if you don't mind, guys. Oh, okay. So here's what they said. They said I should give you a taste of certain things. So if you would like a reading after Angie, then just put your birthday there for me. You can use your whole year, month, and date, or just your month and date if you want to just have the energy of this year. So I would like you to do that. If you do that, I'll know you want a reading. Okay? All right, Elizabeth, Zuma Azita. That's kind of interesting. Oh, pulling my microphone. This is Avon. He is a tall white Zeta. So he's from the Zeta Reticuli. And God, he's alive. Thank you. Thank you. He used to go a lot of places until I accidentally dropped him. Okay. And his head and body got lost. All right. There she is. Angie. She's so game. I love it. And she's the first one. And all right. So Angie, I see you guys like that I'm asking you. This is going to be a little bit different kind of reading. And I don't know, I was guided to do it. Oh, yeah, I should tell you that during that workshop, everyone gets a message from their angels. Just saying, okay? 14, 15. So, Angie. So, I'm just going to start off by saying that you are in a 9-year, Angie, and a 9-year is all about letting go of anything that doesn't serve. It's about completion of unfinished cycles. It's about harder lessons than normal because they may feel challenging, because things that it may have to be that things are ripped away from you. You might be resisting change. So during this time, Angie, it's really important for you to understand that it's all about mastery. So it's all about holding your light vibration, bless anything that is leaving your energy field, people, places, or things. All right, honey? And you can do this because know that with your birthday in September, you're going to start new beginnings. So let go, learn to be a master about it so that you can, and it's going to be very welcome. So let me know if that sits with you, honey. All right? All right. Oh, look at this. I am so lovely. Thank you. You know what, Kelly? I feel lovely today. I feel like I am working on being in the moment, being my authentic self, revealing a lot. Well, Millie, I know that you might, okay, before I do anything else, I have to say that, Millie, I really love that. So maybe you'll come on the show anyway. So because he is one of the old ones in chiropractic in cannabis. He has a lot of stories to tell and a lot of wisdom about how to use CBD for healing, for aging, and for chronic problems. All right, so here we go. Love last week's show. Okay, you're really welcome to come over here. Absolutely, you're all welcome to come over here. All right, you can refine your skills. I am a good example of equanimity. I'm looking now for the next reading. That's right, I got so excited I got a compliment, right? Regina says yes. So I'm thinking you're saying yes to the reading. And I'm going to pull a card for you, Regina. Oop, I don't want to lose you. Oh, there she is. She got with the program and is giving me her date of birth, 4/3. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is interesting. You're going to have a much more energetic year. You're in a 3-year. So 3 is all about creativity, communication. It might be about teaching, but a lot is happening. It's a year about learning how to turn up your energy and your enthusiasm. So either you're not enthusiastic and you're going to go down, or to neutral, no energy, no vitality, or you turn it on. So a year about knowing your truth, not losing sight of your personal power, and not giving your energy and vitality away. And so reserving your personal power is going to be very, very important to you. So I hope that helps you, Regina. And I'm so excited that you were here on the show. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just saying yes that it hit home ahead of time. So let me know about that. And guys, I do readings. I do different kinds of readings. So on my website, Joan of Angels, there's a 15-minute focused reading. So you can have 15 minutes with one question or around that question. And I do it by phone or by Zoom, but it's a fun event and helpful. People get a lot of value out of it. Or I do soul awakening sessions, which is a different kind of reading. It's more geared on your big picture, what you're here to do, what skills you have. And I have that 30 minutes or 60 minutes. And I'm also try to be flexible. If you need helping hand with it, feel free, okay, to let me know. So, Angie, didn't I do you? Yes, I did. Here's our friend Elizabeth. And she is a hoot, very unusual, beautiful soul. Elizabeth, we have the same middle name. Elizabeth means house of God. God lives here. So it's an inherent spirituality that is within you, honey. All right, give me a second. I have to do my math. I think I could have hire a job because I want to do my addition here, my math. Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm just checking one more thing, Elizabeth. Okay. So this is kind of interesting, honey. Your birth path is a 9. So I did a reading before a couple of minutes ago and said it's a 9. It's about mastery, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you, not getting in your way. Well, we could say that that's your entire life. Okay, so your entire life is about learning to be a high vibrational woman, okay, no matter what, and shining that light. Now, does that mean you do it all the time? No. But it is almost like an assignment to learn how to be that lighthouse, no matter what. And so that is one of the more challenging lessons on the planet. Now, this year, you are in a 7-year, which changes on your birthday to an 8-year. A 7-year is about authenticity and integrity. So it's about the truth. It's about sitting down and saying, being truthful and honest with yourself about what's happening and what's not happening, and changes of career, things like that. Like really what motivates you, where you're going, honest conversations, not just with yourself, but authenticity and integrity. And honesty is called for with others too. And by your birthday in September, you're going to move into a place of spiritual alignment. So we'll talk about more of that later. All right, love. I hope that sits with you. And guys, if you like my readings, say yes, thank you. I love it. I do have a friend that says I should put up PayPal and ask for donations. I don't know. What do you think? I'm so shy about it. All right. Here's my friend Kelly Bird. Hi, Kelly. You know, I love your last name, that Bird, because it invokes the energy of the animal kingdom and of the freedom of the birds to fly when they want, where they want, and how they want. So very interesting. I hope you guys aren't getting bored waiting for another person. I'll tell you why. First of all, I'm sharing with you the numbers. And second of all, even if their numbers are different than yours, the energy is true for everyone to look at. We all have challenges, and so this sort of reveals some of those challenges. Oh dear. So love, Kelly, you have been in a 9-year also. And I just heard, I don't know if this is true, that a part of you wanted to fly away. All right. It's been so intense. It's going to be over in September. All of these September people, very interesting. So it's going to be over in September because then you're going to be in new beginnings. All right. But you have to clear away everything that doesn't serve and let go. All right. Just let it go. People, places, and things. And it is not the time to run away. It is the time to evaluate what is my vibrational frequency when I think of this person, place, or thing. And if it's less than 10 or 8, let it go. All right, let it go. If you can say, I barely tolerate this human, let it go. All right. So Kelly, I hope that helps. And again, let me know, but that is for you for this upcoming year. Okay. All right. Oh, this is my neighbor. Hello, beautiful one. And I'm guessing you pronounce it L. Okay, so we're still doing numbers. Well, very interesting. So you're in a 5-year. So, I mentioned the name of our last person, Kelly Bird, and I said bird flying away. That energy of just like, God, if I can just leave. Well, your energy, Al, this year is almost like flying away. Now, I'm not even sure exactly why I said that, but you're also, let me just run the number again, 9 and 5, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You're also in a 9-year. So until your birthday in, wait a second. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure I read it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me rephrase that. That was wrong. Knew it. I'm going to turn the paper over. You're in a 5-year, okay, until your birthday. A 5-year is about freedom. All right, that's the bird. Okay, so the bird wants freedom. Freedom is when we want to be independent, fly around, do our own thing. Here, but also freedom to follow the voice within us, freedom to follow our guidance, and freedom to do what we want to do when we want to do it. Now, freedom has resistance, and the resistance to freedom is restriction, bondage, restriction. So instead of being free, we might find ourselves trapped. We don't have enough money. Our car doesn't work. We're trapped in circumstances that are less than. So we have both energies playing for you this year, and also the energy of really feeling confident of knowing who you are, your mission, and feeling grounded. So building solid foundations at the same time, which will help build your freedom. So I hope that explains it. And the following year on your birthday, you'll be in a 6-year, which is about greater responsibility. And even that, you should all attend this class, Calling All Angels, because I really talk about expanding that wingspan, being that how to carry this kind of energy wherever we go, especially if it's part of our assignment. And that's going to be coming up for you. All right. Well, I hope this helps. All right. I'm going to turn the page so that I write it all on separate. Well, I don't have a big notebook, but okay. All right. So thank you, Al. And it's so fun to see you on here, especially because you're in this heart vortex, which is our valley. All right. And here's my dear friend, Millie. I have not seen Millie, but she did tell us she knows how to roll a joint, which I think is very cute. I also think that's cute because honestly now, plant medicine cannabis is taken in many, many different forms. And if you're taking it therapeutically, say, you might be taking it in a syringe. You might be taking it as a rectally. You might be taking it as a, probably not even as a cookie. So there's so many different things that are happening on this field. Okay, so Millie, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7, 15. So, Millie, you have freedom on your whole birth path. So this issue of freedom versus restriction has probably been with you your entire life. And people with 5 on their birth path are very, very expressive and communicative. So intuitive, expressive, communicative, creative, all right, with an energy that you could turn on or off. When you're depressed, it would be off. When you're on, it would be kind of expansive. That's the word I'm going to use. The second component of this, Millie, is that also you have that 2 energy, which is about learning your boundaries, where you end and others begin, not giving your power away. So that's very important to learn how to say yes when you say yes and no when you mean no. And if I probably did a class on how many people need to learn how to say no, it would be filled, because that is the hardest thing, to trust our own boundaries. So that is one of the energies that's up for you. You're in a 6th year, so greater responsibility this year till your birthday. And around your birthday, you're going to step into that energy of groups, integrity, authenticity, honesty, and more like that. So, and almost knowing the fullness of who you are. Okay, so now we have Regina. What a beautiful name, Regina. RR. How lovely. Just those 2 initials. I like it. And you are in for a treat this year, because this is a 3-year, so it's all about communication, all about being out in the world. It could be teaching or art or creativity, but it is sharing your gifts with the world in some way, shape, or form. So you need to learn that energy of not giving your power away, because that's a matter of time and resources. So guys, when I say don't give your power away, one of the things is that, yes, we are unlimited, but there are 24 hours sort of in a day, okay, unless we're on that eternal time clock. And we have so much energy as well, unlimited when we're in the angelic field, but you want to have more than enough resources, and time is part of our resource. So, if you have people that are hanging on to you and taking some of your valuable time and energy, now is the time to really check that and let that go. Okay. So I wanted to say that Regina is also something for you to be looking at. And then the energy of your creativity and your communication. So a lot of energy, a lot of happening this year. Could be a very good year for you. All right. Oh, my dear friend Tracy, another Coachella woman. And that's so exciting. I didn't know. And when I say the heart vortex, I do mean that. When I moved here 6 years ago, I was told this is the heart vortex of the planet, balancing out some of the loss of the rainforest down in South America. And so it is all about expanding our heart here. And I think it's so interesting that cannabis has come here, because that is a heart expander. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Tracy, tonight. And you have a birthday coming up. And with your birthday, you're going to be moving into a 4-year. So a 4-year is concerned about grounding, building solid foundations of home, friendships, spirituality, relationships. It's a year you might buy a property or really look at your future. What am I doing with myself? How do I have more stability? Now, for a Gemini who's changeable, that might be a little unique, but it's about planting roots this year that will prosper you and grow. So, so it's like they say, well, tell her to get a 409k. Is that what they're called? Oh my God, I don't have one. But like really planting roots, okay? And I hope I get to see you in the near future too. Maybe you'll come over here with Canella one day. Oh, we can have the heart vortex people and Al and anyone else from the valley here. All right, so there's Canella, quite a way to shine one's light. So repeat after me. I am shining my light, and my light shines within me. I am shining my light so bright that it is such a delight, a delight, a delight. Yes, sweetheart, there's our friend Angie. Canella wants a reading. Guys, you all know that Canella is one of my angels. She is especially my dental angel, because she literally holds my hand going to and from my dentist. So I'm very grateful. And that's not the only thing she does. Just saying. Okay, so Canella, this is a very interesting year for you. And last year you were in a year of freedom, and it was the freedom to try out new things. And I think you did that pretty successfully. This year, since your birthday, is all about responsibility. It's about harnessing your sense of personal power and your dreams and your visions, aligning it in a responsible way so you don't feel that you've lost your freedom, because this is the year of responsibility. So that big angel cape I was talking about, you've actually been in that since your birthday, and you're in it till your next birthday. And that probably explains why certain things might occur in your life where you're taking care of others. But Spirit reminds you that, yes, you have a huge cape, but guys, all of us who take care of others or who have that cloak of responsibility, and you would know that just by hearing it, you go, oh yeah, she's talking about me. When we have that, here's what I always recommend. When you get home, you take off that cloak, literally. You put it on a hook, literally by the door. Well, no, you shake it out first. In fact, you should shake it out before you even get in the door, so you don't bring the energy of the outside world in with you, because the outside world's a little crazy. Up, my dear friend Marlene, one of the angels that got me here to the desert. It was because of her I did one of my first angel workshops here in the desert. We had two people, Marlene and a dear friend of her. But what happened was it got me to have an art show here. And I brought out Archangel Gabriel. He told me to move here. All because Marlene was my angel. Angie, I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. And it looks like you have several children. So, that's very, very tough. So tough. My heart bleeds for you. And again, you're in that year, okay? So in letting go, forgiving him for passing, in the end, seeing the beauty of your relationship, freeing him to go wherever he's going as well. Because again, on your birthday, after your birthday in September, new beginnings are happening for you. And there's Lori. She would love a reading. I don't know if you put, I don't always like to read. Uh-oh. Don't want to lose my place so much. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Put down the 401k. Thank you. All right. So I lost my place in a second. All right. Okay. This happens. Happens a lot. All right. So I just read for Canella, and I'm going to move down from Canella. Lori, there she is. Okay. It looks like we're going to be going later. So let's see. Let's put Lori up there. She would love a reading, and it's 10:25. So, hon, you're in a 3-year right now, which is a lot of creative energy, a lot of expansion, a lot of movement, learning how to manage your energy, like I've said before, for anyone else who has that as their birth path for the year. You're going to be more in grounding with your birthday. But this year is really about you speaking your truth, you listening to the call of your own drummer, and not giving away your time or your energy, honey. So hope that helps. And there's Marjorie Morgan. I love this. We had RR, MM, and that helps. I could just abbreviate MM. You guys like it when I do readings? Just out of curiosity. And these are different readings. So Marjorie, you've been in a 1 year. And that's the good news. This 1 year, honey, has been about new beginnings, okay? Enhancing your personal power. Remembering Archangel Michael walks with you with a sword, clearing away anything that doesn't serve you, and reminding you of that, Marjorie. Okay, so you've been in that 1 year, but I do want to say with your birthday, you're going to be moving into a 2-year, and a 2-year is about not giving your personal power away. So you can rewind it and listen to that. Although I'm going to take this version down because I have to cut out the first 10 minutes when I spoke, when I didn't get it right. Okay, so I hope that helps, Marjorie. And guys, if it doesn't, then just book a reading with me. And here we have Lori. Hello, Lori. And it's funny, but usually I do cards, but today I was just guided to just do kind of what's happening now for you. And you're in a 4-year, so that's good until your birthday, okay, in October. And what is a 4-year but grounding? And you know that exercise that I did where I had roots going down the center of the earth, your antenna going up to the heavens? That is a great grounding exercise when you see those roots and you picture it going through the trees, going through, say you want to send it down through the ocean, okay? But then it comes to the ground, and then it goes through molten lava, and then maybe it goes through some caverns and different kinds of complexities. That's you this year, Lori, okay? Grounding. So that's a very good sign. Now, up we did Kelly Bird already, and that was that bird energy of freedom. Someone thanked me. Regina Elizabeth says, lovely. She's lovely. Angie says, I'm so right. And, you know, blessed prayers on the loss of your husband. Okay. We are so sorry. But we do know that during these times, some people are leaving us. And it's for their highest good and the highest good of the planet. And so we're just going to say thank you. And all of that. I hope to visit you in June with a friend. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, a PayPal link. Okay, I will. Sure. My PayPal, if any of you would like to donate for this, and it's just really impromptu. I will say this. The last time I did do this, the embarrassing thing was no one donated. So I don't want you to think this is my email address, but it is also my PayPal. So if you do it, PayPal, just send it to friends and family, okay? And say donation on it. Thank you very much. All right. And I can't wait to see you, Elizabeth. I still remember when I met you, which I found really an amazing event. So I remember people, and it means a lot that you're even on here. All right. So let's go through here and see what else. I love you. Have to go back. Nope. Here is I'll never get bored. Thank you, Marjorie. All right. I always wanted to be a talk show host. I wanted to have an Oprah type show. And I used to tease I'll know I'm successful when I have Oprah on my show. Well, okay. I wanted to fly. But you know what, Kelly Bird, you were given this name for a reason. Okay. And that name is because you are meant to lift off and to explore the ways you can. All right, there's Marlene. Marlene's been to the sanctuary. In fact, she came to my very first open house. And Marlene claims that I used to do these little dashboard angels, and she did say that it saved her life. Feel free to write that story, okay? Yeah, the painting saved her from this dog attack. And I believe it because these are very powerful. Well, very interesting, love, for you, Marlene. You are in for a 3-year. So it's for you, it's going to be like a whirlwind, a lot of energy, a lot of communication, maybe at your job. It's all about, again, so many 4s that have this as you should just listen to the people before. Personal power. And I know you always stand up for yourself, but learning how not to give your power away, which means setting boundaries, knowing where one begins and the next one ends, not being a doormat for anyone, which I can't imagine Marlene being, and expression, communication, and really speaking your truth. Now, with your birthday, you're going to be in a 4-year, which is going to be all focused about finances and building and grounding. So you might find, they're saying you might find yourself buying another property then. I don't know, but that is what I'm hearing. It's going to be very much in your field for next year. And hope that I'll see you when you get here to the Valley. All right. So fun to see friends. And Marlene, if you could share that story of the dashboard angel. And here's Pamela. Pamela and I are still talking about our phone call. All right. So we can't have it live on here. But I do want to say the following, Pamela. Let's do it. Okay. That's what I want to say. So and I'm going to pull a card for Pamela. Pamela just moved, and I don't know much about her new house, but I know that she's in a grounding energy. And she's actually such a combination of grounded and flying. So she does both, which honestly is an art form. And I pulled the card. Oh, look at that. It's pink. The only other thing to turn pink besides our extraterrestrial star being. Huh. Interesting. I'm going to look for you guys' interpretation. So interesting because you have you have the leopard or the cougar from the rainbow animal tribe. So it's obviously connecting. The message is to continue to be bold and take charge. No hesitation. Be bold, take charge. I am bold, I take charge. I'm confident. I am like a cougar. And I've been watching a lot of those YouTube videos about animals in the wild, especially the cats, because the cats have so much confidence. They don't just say, oh, look, there's a mouse. Should I eat the mouse? Wonder if it's okay if maybe I should crawl on my belly, or maybe it'll be more humane if I let them know I'm coming first. So remember, cougars have that confidence of going for it. They never need permission. And your guides are saying, go for it. Take charge and do it, love. All right. Okay. Yes to Elizabeth. Elle says it resonates. Angie says, what do I suggest for the full moon this week? Well, that's kind of interesting because it's the flower moon, which has to do with the garden. How does your garden grow? So planting above ground is really good this week. Good time to get married, by the way. And so it's a time to plant your seeds. And you could literally create a marble or a seed and label the seed abundance. And then take something else and label it love. And take something else and label it confidence. And take something else and label it vitality. Harmony. Okay, so take every seed, and the full moon is this Wednesday. So you can create little balls. I don't know how you're going to do it, but for everything you want to plant, get a little ball. And tonight you're going to put it out on Tuesday night and Wednesday night as you're planting your seeds of manifestation. So I hope that helps. All right. So I think I did a reading for you though, MM. If I missed you, then I'll see you at the back end. And Pamela helped me. Yes. So I still work on my memory, and occasionally it's much better, but it still happens. Susan. So guys, I want to take this moment to remind you that my 420 show happens at 4:20 California time on YouTube on Weed Wednesday. It was just a way for me to laugh it up. Really, the show is about opening up a higher consciousness and miracles of medical healing, balance and harmony, spiritual awakening, addiction, pain. And that's not just through cannabis, but through other plant medicines. So higher vibrational frequency. So I hope that you join me for that. And I also want to remind you again, and the link is up above at the top, of the page somewhere. And I also, in fact, let me redo it. Let's see. Oh, look at that. However, I want to copy it. So this is the event that I am holding and hosting on Sunday. It's an advanced ascension, angelic ascended master type of training. And I haven't done it for a few years, but I will say this, and I don't know when I'm going to do it again. I'm called to do it now. I didn't even realize that was the event I was doing. And I had to laugh because it's exactly what it's called for now, because it's all about raising your divine frequency and your vibrations. So let's see if I can post it. It's not letting me. Hold on. It should let me. There. Okay, so I did post it. So you should see it over there. The YouTube channel is also up above, guys. And it, you go to YouTube, if you put in Joan of Angels, the good news is I'm still the only Joan of Angels here on planet Earth. Okay, so I love this. I just love that. Thank you. All right, moving down. Let's see. I've just been told value our sparkles. Yes, and Canella has blue hair, so she should know what sparkling really means. All right. Tracy says Canella is one of her angels too. Yes. And Canella, you have a big cape this year. Okay. So Canella is a beautiful soul. You guys are all beautiful souls. Oh, and I think Tina Marie meant you are, Canella, a beautiful soul. But I'm going to take it that everyone's a beautiful soul. Let's all wish Tracy a happy birthday. Angie has grandchildren. You are so lucky. And yes, that's what bottom line, that's what Sunday's workshop is about. It's only $22, which is also a grounded master number. So it would really be appreciated if you were there. I adore you all. And to me, it's really fun to have you here. And so, Patricia, I actually need your month and date. And Tracy, you love hearing my readings. I wanted to do the readings at some of the different dispensary, what do they call it? The lounges. So that was originally what was the art and the cannabis art and readings, because I feel people are in that position to be open to transformation. And that is what I love to do. So I'm going to read a card for Patricia. And Patricia's from Canada. So remember, guys, now we have a portal that's Canada, California, the East Coast, Jamaica, Malaysia, and that's around the world. So for you, hun, it's about breaking free of illusions and really knowing who you are. So that is interesting. Certain materials don't work so well, but isn't that interesting? It's a dragonfly. You know that dragonfly is actually another representation of angelic beings. Okay, so you know who you really are. And so that means taking off the veil of pretending that you don't know. All right, good. So Tracy loves my readings, and I love Tracy. Tracy's, as I said, another Coachella Heart Vortex woman. And Elle thinks my messages are beautiful. I have to tell you, I have given people bad news. So I'm not all fluff. I've saved some people's life by my readings because I could tell when something nefarious was going on. But I don't give you the kind of news that's not something that you can deal with. If I'm shown bad news, it's either because you're in danger and something immediate has to happen, or it's an energetic upgrade for you that somehow if you want to shift your life, this is the message for you. So it does resonate, and thank you, Archangel Michael. Yes. And next week, guys, I'm going to show you the video so you'll see Archangel Michael. You're so welcome, Tracy, and that is the whole point of Miracle Monday. My hope is that when you leave here, your vibration is higher, your wings are fluffed, and you are almost a new person. So visit my website, sign up for the newsletter, sign up for your readings, if you want 15-minute or angelic activation, soul awakenings. And yes, someone is going to Arizona, but I didn't see it over here. And Amy, hi, Amy. Well, how lovely to see you. Marlene says, I speak truth. Yes, I do. She lives in Surprise, Arizona. All right. And I've heard that town mentioned before. Surprise, Arizona. And I have a friend that's going for 2 weeks to Fredericksburg. Okay. Yes. Find your link and post it. And Lisa, we're not going to, it's a little too late for the reading, but you need to come on earlier next week. So that's all I can say. And here you go, guys. This is the event on Friday. I'm very grateful to you, honey. And I hope each of you had that experience. Rachel, sweetheart, I look forward to getting to know you. Come back next week. Be one of the first so that you can make sure you have your reading. And thank you, Marjorie. You know, it's not the card so much, it's the energy of spirit, and it's your energy and the energy of all of us. Guys, let's hold the space for our dear friend Angie and for her departed husband, whose time has been to leave the earth. We know that he is with you, that he will help hold your frequency. But yes, it is hard on you. And know that you will get through this. Know that this is that year for you. And pray. Use your voice. Ask for divine help. And we do have a heart of compassion for everyone. I adore you all. I'm so grateful you were here with me. I hope I see you on Weed Wednesday at 4:20 or California time, 5:20 if you're in Arizona, 7:20 if you're in New York. Let's see, I don't know what time it is if you're in England. I think it's 11:20. So I hope you like this, guys. I really love all your feedback. Please subscribe, share, like. I have decided it's time for me to come out of the hiding closet. The cards I have pulled for myself are be brave, be a leader, and be bold. And that is the message I'm going to leave all of you with. So I'm going to share the video. I'll come back on and wave all to you and let you know how much I love you. I hope I see you Wednesday and next Monday. I don't know, guys, but I feel so blessed that even some of you are still on the line. I call it Miracle Monday because when I come online, I get so excited. I feel the presence of the divine, and that is something I hope I share with you. May you have a miraculous week, and we will see you all next week. Love from the sanctuary here.